What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Open Mic Network. We're get started in just a second. As we go for National Championship number 10. I guess that makes me the biggest heel in the online dynasty, but what can you do? All right. I think we got just about everything ready. I want to thank those of you that were here earlier for our semifinal head-to-head matchup. We defeated Tennessee, one of our one of the teams that's in our dynasty with a live coach. So we had to put down two other coaches in our dynasty on our way here. Boise State in the quarterfinal, and then Tennessee in the semis. Now we get LSU. LSU, that was a little bit of a different situation because the guy that's at Tennessee, this is year 2 at Tennessee for him, was at LSU before that. And he recruited some studs to this team. And funny enough, when he left to go to Tennessee, these last 2 years, the AI, the computer, has done an even better job of recruiting, and LSU's tough. I'm kind of curious. We should be injury-free, I think. We are. Let's see how LSU's looking. They've got a left end, a junior. He will miss the game. I don't think we can see. We cannot see recruiting. Let's check out their stats. See how they look. 45-10. That's a kid that he would have recruited. Let's see how he looks compared to how he may have looked before. So where are we at? 2033. So that would have been a year that he was there. So he did play him some. Looks like 11 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 5 interceptions there. So that's going to be one of his recruits. Let's see. Running. That would have been one that he more than likely recruited unless it was a... Damn, that quarterback, 600 yards. So a lot of these guys would have been guys that he would have recruited. This was a guy that we were in on. Doesn't look like he had a great career at LSU, but he was a guy that we had. We were the top spot all the way up until the week that he committed and jumped to LSU right at the last second. Because I remember him being, I'm like, man, 6'5", we could really... Which we've gotten some guys that, they're 6'4", 6'5", since this guy passed on us, but it doesn't look like he's had much to write home about. What about maybe how he did before. Let's see. So as a sophomore, 1,900 yards, 26 touchdowns. Last year, 800 yards. I'm guessing, too, maybe he got injured. That could be what. So 26 touchdowns. Pretty sad. He could have left with a few national championships. Had he come to the Blue Raiders. Let's take a look at his defense. Or their defense, not anybody's. So there's the guy that's out. He is their leading sack getter, which does help. But that guy, not too far behind. What about? So we got to stay away from Kiki. 8 interceptions on the year. Only a sophomore. All right. I think we are ready to go. You guys ready to get started here? Let's do this. I want to welcome everybody that's here with us on Twitch, and also everybody that might be tuning in over on YouTube for what's essentially our third multi-stream. They've all been, no, 4, I guess. We did do one. We did do a Madden multi-stream Super Bowl Saturday. So if you're here on there, glad to have you there as well. We know it's going to be the classic away uniforms. So we will get to wear our home unis. Let's go all blue with gray on top. Or white. Or do we go black? No, I don't like that. We'll go with the white. The white helmets have definitely grown on us. The gray was their like default helmet for years. And then, we started getting some variations. The white helmet, obviously the black helmet, we've done a blackout game forever, it seems like. Well, let's go gray. All blue and gray. All right, let's do it. I'm guessing we just stayed in Miami after the Orange Bowl. Should have looked to see who their one loss was against. Because I played LSU last year in the regular season. We all did, all 3 of us. Obviously, the guy at Tennessee, they're both in the SEC. I played him. Boise played him as well. Always love the second half deferral. They're going to wisely take a knee. Damn. We'll take that. You get caught by one of the big boys. There we go. Force the punt. I wanted to try to leave after this year. I wanted to really go to like a service academy and try to build one of them up to a national power, but unfortunately, there weren't any that were open this year. Because as much as I have enjoyed dominating this dynasty, I do kind of feel bad that every season ends the same. So maybe the move would be maybe I should retire. Start from scratch. I don't know. If I retire and then have to pick a new, start off with a new coach. The thing that's going to suck, though, is having to, because, I put every bit of XP on recruiting. There we go. But maybe that's what I need to do. Give those guys a chance to maybe potentially win a championship. But the problem is if I take one of those schools and still get here, again, not that anybody's complaining. Ah, shit. Got it. All right, so we kind of fucked around a little bit there. Kind of got us, but did get 3 on the board. And we'll let the defense go back to work again. Oh, shit. Guess he was a little too jazzed up for the 47-yard field goal. But if you are just joining us, I want to welcome you to tonight's stream. Don't be shy, whether you're here on Twitch or watching on YouTube, which our buddy JR is doing, watching on YouTube. How's it going, buddy? Hop in the chat, say hi, let us know where you're watching from. Ooh, good catch. All right, can we stop them again? What the hell is he doing? If they show a replay, watch number 10. Like, what the hell was he looking at? Like, my playback is on a little bit of a delay. I'm going to watch it. What is he doing? Like, he literally is watching 81 and has no idea that 4 is behind him. I didn't see the end. I had you pulled up, and I moved over to the recliner to get comfortable, and I fell asleep. So, and when I finally woke up, you were playing. Oh shit! I'm on offense. I promise it's not the first time I played this game. You were playing Fortnite at that point. But yeah, I got comfortable in the chair. I was done. Yesterday was a very long day. Damn. What ended up happening between UTSA and Rice? Damn, these guys are fast. All right, we need to lock in here. Let's see if we can get something here. Double OT, those are always brutal to play through, but extremely rewarding. You can find a way to get the win. Damn. We got the first down. We'll take it. I don't care how ugly it is. We're going to take it. Maybe Mike made a mistake leaving LSU for Tennessee, because these guys are legit. But like I said, this is season 2 that he's been gone, and they've had 2 monster recruiting classes. I probably should have went to the receiver. 21 in the 4th. Wow. Got the tight end and he held on. Good job, buddy. Are you playing anything tonight, JR? Or are you taking the night off? Oh, fight your way in there. And we get a lineman down. Let's get our big boy in here. All right. There we go. So I'm trying to decide, those of you that are, I mean, it could be some of you here on Twitch, but also on the YouTube side. Are you streaming right now, or are you just playing? I didn't kick that one out. That's good. So I'm trying to decide, those of you that are maybe mostly around for the wrestling content, which is kind of like the main content that we do. Not so much here on Twitch anymore, but definitely the YouTube channel is all centered around the wrestling stuff. But so we just did Fall Brawl and released that video on Friday of last week. Stream. Okay. And I wanted to try to get through Halloween Havoc, which is our October pay-per-view, before 25 comes out. Or, yeah, 25 comes out. And then we're just going to pick right up wherever we leave off in 24. The universe continues. We don't start over. We just keep going forward with wherever we left off. What's up, Terrence? So what I'm trying to decide is, I just did Fall Brawl. I don't think I'm going to be able to get, at this point, I mean, now that basketball's done, we are finished. I do have, there we go. I do have Raw just about done. But there's going to be a huge, I don't want to say cliffhanger. That's not the right word. There's a big reveal that happens on the Raw coming out of Fall Brawl that's going to set up not only what happens at Halloween Havoc, but I've got about a 6-month plan, 6-month story arc that is going to come out of this reveal that happens on the Raw coming out. And so, damn, we ran right into that. Do I hold off till closer to 25 drops and then release that episode and then pick right up into Nitro? Like, would that maybe be the better way to go, and then jump right into Nitro in what would be, I guess, the first episode? Damn it. I don't know. I can't really decide what to do, or do I just keep plugging along and try to get as close to Halloween Havoc as I can? Damn. That was not a great kick. So I don't know. I don't know what the move is. If you guys have not checked out Fall Brawl, it is up. Oh, get on it, damn it. Over on YouTube, check it out. But I've got some, like, and even on the WCW side, like, I've got a, oh, he got away. Son of a bitch. But he didn't get the first down. So I don't know. I know that over the last couple months, I have not done anything with shorts at all. And because I almost felt like the longer form videos we weren't really seeing a lot of like uptick in viewership because of the shorts. Because again, that's two different set of viewers. Like people that watch shorts. People that watch longer form watch longer form. And so one thing that I've kind of found is the viewership and stuff has been up on the longer form content. But I don't feel like view hours and stuff has been, doing this stuff definitely helps too with that. But I haven't felt like the subscriber side has really grown. And so I think I kind of need to go back to sprinkling in shorts along with doing the longer form stuff. But there we go. But I like where we're headed. I think that there's going to be some fun stuff. Roughing the passer or pass interference? Roughing the passer. There's going to be some fun stories that I'm going to be able to tell with this. That I think I'm looking forward to it. And again, it sucks. Not being on here while the stuff's coming together, but I just think from a storytelling standpoint and putting the shows together, it just works so much better recording the videos offline and then uploading them. But, now that... Get in there, dummy. We're not kicking a field goal on the 1 yard line. But being able to multi-stream and stuff like this has definitely been is going to help too. But because I even thought about getting WWE on the PS4 just to be able to live stream it, but now that we've got this, it's, it doesn't really matter. And obviously there's a lot of features that won't be. Man, we've been getting hit with a lot of these like cheap viewer bots. Go away, not interested. But I don't know. Those of you that are kind of up with what's going on with the universe, what do you guys think? I mean, I know we're still a couple weeks out, or 2 weeks out from 2 weeks from Friday, I guess. Because I don't think from like the growth of the channel, not putting anything out is going to like. I mean, I figured out a stat a few videos back that, like, out of all the views that the channel gets, all the views that the videos get, like 93% of the views are from people that are not subscribed to the channel. So I don't think it's going to hurt on that standpoint of like all of a sudden people are just going to disappear. I should have just. But I also think like over the course of that couple weeks, if I'm doing more streams like this, then it does keep the channel going. But so it's not like I'm not around in any way. Damn. Those of you that were here for our semifinal game earlier this afternoon, that spin move got Mike a couple times. All right, now. Oh, get it. Touchdown. Boys, I think National Championship number 10 may be coming back to Murfreesboro. There we go. I know technically the title I've got 2033. This technically I guess would be 2034 playoff, but it's a 2033 season, so. We're still going, JR. We're still going. So you're playing some NCAA basketball tonight? There we go. Why would they not pass it? That's just dumb. So are you done, JR? Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Sorry, I was not looking at the screen. Shit, we better do something here. Picked it up. If you guys are not already following the Real Tight Spot, be sure to do that. Appreciate the raid, buddy. Thank you so much. I was going to raid you after this game. Why, tired and hungry? I get it. I get it. I was kind of looking forward to being able to raid you after this thing, but. Been a long day. Yeah, after our season was ended last night, I felt like I actually went to bed at a pretty decent time for me when I finally went down and got into bed. But I kept fucking waking up. Like felt like every 2 hours kept waking up. And then at 4:30 I get up. Like I think my wife thought I was sleepwalking. Like I got up and I wanted to go see because we got snow here and like everything's shut down. The school's shut down today. They're shut down again tomorrow. It didn't get hard. We got snow, like a covering on the ground, but not as much. You know, they were thinking we were going to get like 6 inches of snow. We didn't. Yeah, it's been a rough year. I mean, we ended the year with 5 wins, which we're young. But to me, I mean, that's not an excuse. I think I don't know. I think we got maybe a few guys we depend on that are not very dependable, which kind of hurts a little bit too. Um, but no, I was getting up, and my wife was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm going to see if it started snowing," because it started snowing at like midnight last night, but it wasn't really sticking or anything. But then I got up again at like 6 something, and then by the time I finally got up, it was like around 8. But it just felt like every couple hours, I just kept waking up. But no, it sucks. I was, I had high hopes that, obviously we didn't have a state championship team this year, but it was a group that I thought, maybe we could get to the region tournament, win a game or two. But nope, we were one and done in the district tournament. So it sucks. Unless you're the last team standing, it's never losing that last game is never easy, no matter when it happens. And it sucks that we're losing another assistant who is leaving us. He's he's moving to San Antonio, getting married in May, and his fiance is in the military, and she just got stationed there, so they're going to be living there. And I mean, he's only been with us for 2 years, but just a great guy, like super guy, really good with the players. That's gonna be one of those that that's going to be a hard one to try to, because there's not going to be any replacing him. Like, we're going to have a hard time. And we've got a good coaching staff, but losing him is definitely going to be So plus, I wanted a couple more weeks to be able to hang out with him too and go through the practices and you know win some games. Unfortunately, didn't work out that way, but now you guys get more of me now. So that may not be a good thing. But it's been a weird year all around. Like for us, like our season always starts like the end of May, beginning of June. That's when we do our summer stuff the whole month of June. We do a lot of team camps a lot of times. Most years, this year we didn't, but most years, we go to a lot of colleges, play at a lot of their team camps. Um, get out of town a little bit. This year we didn't. Everything was within driving distance. But I missed almost all of June because like the weekend before we were supposed to start was when my mom broke her arm. And those of you that were here back then, like she came and stayed with us. She was with us for like 2 months. And so I missed a lot of June. So especially those young guys, like, that time where you really like start developing relationships with those freshmen that are coming in, those new, there's always transfers that come, that you gain some and lose some every year. Um, but I wasn't around for really hardly any of June, only a few things. So, and then we started later this year for whatever reason. The way that normally it's like the last Monday of October. This year it was the first Monday of November. So that whole, everything was starting out a lot later. Okay, who is that? What are they playing? College football. Good dude. You say he's a good dude, Jr. But can we really trust your endorsement? That's the question. Oh, couldn't get in there. I really want this quarterback to get a rushing touchdown here. That ain't gonna happen there. Oh, we just get crushed. Again, that should that makes us question your judgment if you are promoting me. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if we can trust you. I mean, this game is clearly over. I'm just fucking around at this point. It's all luck. I mean, I truly feel bad And again, like the other guys in this dynasty, they're not bad players. They're good players. They are. And I'm not just saying it because they're some of my best friends. I'm not saying that at all. They are legit, like, they're literally winning 98%. Sharky coming in with the resubscription. Welcome in. Thank you so much for resubscribing. They are. Like I said, they're winning like 98% of their games. The problem is that 2% is when they're going head to head with me, and I kind of feel bad. 12 months. I kind of feel like we need to have like a small cake and then just destroy it in a high chair. Doing good. A little bit better than last night. I don't know if you know, I coach high school basketball, and we got eliminated last night in our district tournament. So, but I'm doing better tonight. We let LSU score one touchdown. We let them score one. If you guys were here this afternoon for the semifinal game or the quarterfinal game we played, I think on Monday afternoon, there was no fucking around like this. Like, we're clearly. Oh, got it in there. Good. It's all about the defense. Which that's the one thing those guys are like. There's just no answer. Although I kind of felt like we got to the quarterback a lot against Tennessee. Oh, shit. But I don't know that we necessarily came up with a lot of sacks against Tennessee. At least he held on to it. And this is on All-American, too. Or whatever what is it? Heisman's the highest one. It's not Heisman. Go! I feel like this is like the third time we've punted in this game. That never happens. Ooh, they ran into the kicker. We'll take it. We will take it. Well, like I said, that does mean you guys we'll be back to a more regular streaming schedule, posting schedule, all that stuff. Guys, if you are not already following Sharkies25, I know I put the shout out up there earlier. I should have said it while it was up there, but just you can click on his name. Give him a follow. And appreciate you on your 12 months. We're just about to get drilled here. Yep. Let's go. See if we can just throw one up to somebody. Oh, almost. We'll punt it again. We'll punt it again. That was a shit kick. We got lucky that he didn't get over there and try to do anything with it. There we go. That was the guy that really did a number on the Tennessee quarterback. But I don't know. I think I might retire. I don't know. I'm going to think about it, I think. But I think I might retire, create a new coach, go somewhere like an Army, and then try to build my coach up again. This is ugly. Ugly, 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 ugly. Damn. Is everybody ready for 2K25? We are just a little over 2 weeks away from that getting here. Not real crazy about the whole island thing, but I've never been like one that, like, the years that I got NBA, ever like messed with the city stuff. And I'm kind of out of the ultimate team mode on the games, even though I have to admit over the last couple weeks, at night I've kind of been doing a little bit on Mutt. When I've got something on the TV, if I'm trying to, like, because my DVR is all backed up. And any of the streaming shows I was watching, I'm way behind on everything. So just to have something while I was watching, something to do while that was on, I have been playing a little bit. But I never dump any money, even when I was playing those modes, never dumped any money into them, just grind it out. And I will admit, I've had a little bit of fun with it. But this is the first year I haven't had Madden in a long, long time. And I'll be honest, I didn't miss it. But now that they've added it to Game Pass, I have kind of played a little bit on it. Not going to get baseball, I don't think. because it's not going to be on Game Pass. And I don't feel like I've played it very much the last couple of years when I have had it. But the way that our franchise got corrupted last year, and we were like a month and a half, 2 months into the season of year one, and we lost everything, and there was no getting it back. And so that did kind of leave kind of a bad taste in my mouth with the show. So I don't know. Obviously, if it was on Game Pass, then we'd try it again. But I just don't know that I want to drop $60 or $70 on a game that I don't know that I'm really going to get $60 or $70 worth of use out of. And I damn sure don't want to get into the franchise and then we get a couple months in and then we lose everything, which, I guess I could have had multiple saves on it. Or saved it to the cloud. I think that was the big thing that I realized I hadn't done. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe that's one where don't get it at release, but maybe if they drop the price a couple months in to try to get a spike in people playing the game. Obviously on the PlayStation side, it sucks for people that. That was the whole reason I got a PS4, or that my wife got me a PS4, was because we didn't have baseball on Xbox. So she gets it for me. It was for Christmas. I guess Christmas 2019, because it was right before COVID and everything. Everybody was, basically locked in their houses. But I'll never forget. Got it at Christmas, and then it was the end of January. San Diego Studios came out and said, we're going to make it multi-platform. We're going to put it out on Nintendo. We're going to put it out on Xbox. And I was like, damn. But then I thought, well, I got this PlayStation now. So this will just be a game that I play on PlayStation. And then they added it to Game Pass every year, day one. And so for the people that are like diehard PlayStation players, it sucks for sure. Because that would be just like you have an exclusive game like Halo, and then all of a sudden they decide, we're going to release this on all the other systems. It's going to be free on PlayStation 5, but you got to pay for it on Xbox. So I do understand that. I'm not, oblivious to that. But I do think that with it being on Game Pass, they're going to find that where they may not have been getting that $70 or $100 or $120, whatever the different versions of the game cost, while they may not be getting that initial amount these last 4 or 5 years on the Xbox side, I kind of get the feeling that they probably made a lot more in microtransactions because people weren't having to buy the game. They were like, all right, I'm willing to dump a little bit of money into Diamond Dynasty because the game was essentially free. There we go. Add a little insult to injury there. But we'll see. Maybe as it gets later into the spring, beginning of summer. But I do kind of feel like I see that game at a cheaper price point fairly early every year. Which we probably need to do. I've got a ton of packs on there. I do need to get on there and we'll do a pack ripping. From because I've been out on the Diamond Dynasty like the last 2 years, I guess, 2-3 years. But I do always would end up playing it a little bit like the first month of the season. Because last year was the second year we did a dynasty or franchise. 2 years ago, like, anytime if I did Diamond Dynasty, we'd get viewers. I did the franchise, nobody showed up to those streams. So they just kind of went away. I was like, I'll take this 1 or 2 days a week that I'm playing MLB on here, and we'll just add more WWE streams. And then last year we actually had some pretty good viewed, well-attended streams. We'll say it like that. But it's even like this game. Like, as much as I love the NCAA franchise and, you know, the game itself, and how weird it was for the 10 years that we didn't get a game, I honestly thought that I was going to be playing the absolute shit out of this game. And I have not played. And I know a lot of it has to do with the YouTube channel and with the wrestling stuff. I get that. There, like, a lot of time, you know, I got 3 small kids. I'm coaching high school basketball. Like, there's a lot going on, but you know, we would always do an online, you know, or a dynasty with a bunch of us, but then I would always do my offline MTSU dynasty and do some other, and it just never happened. I think I got through maybe a season. Because I even thought about doing it as a YouTube series and just not doing it streamed, just doing it offline, recording it. Start off as the offensive coordinator and then, you know, either work my way up to head coach here or head coach somewhere else. And it just never happened. We're up 51. We're about to win our 10th national championship. Don't adjust your speakers. That is correct. National championship number 10. Oh, we're going to give up another one. So LSU scored the first touchdown of the game. Not the first score. Technically, that was us with the field goal, but and more than likely the final touchdown of the game. Nope, couldn't get through. We'll substitute. So we'll see what I end up doing with the universe, how we end up. If we're going to drop that, do one more, do Raw, leave it on the, I don't want to say cliffhanger, but reveal, cliffhanger, whatever you want to call it. Nope, don't want to sim it. And then pick up from there. We probably need to do a game show stream soon, too. We haven't done one of those in a long time. Some Family Feud, some Wheel of Fortune, maybe some Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Run one more play and collect our trophy. But I want to try out Indiana Jones. Terry says it's not good. Or there's a lot of sneaking around, which I'm not very patient, so that may not be a game that here we go. Another one bites the dust. We've been the best team in college football 10 years in a row. No, I know you said you didn't like it. But I'm not very patient. And so those games where you got to sneak around and stealth is not. I'm going to kick the door down, shoot first, ask questions later. Football capital of the world. Once again, Murfreesboro, Tennessee. We're going to have to build some new buildings to store all our trophies. 34 points in the fourth quarter, and we weren't even trying. That's what's bad. Like 27-7, I feel like I was still kind of locked in, I guess. Only got a field goal in the third, and then in the fourth. Just, wow. Let's check the tape here. Two touchdowns, no interceptions, a ton of yards. Williams, who got hurt. Paris probably leaving this year in the draft, I would think. 125 from our tight end. Running back, 117. Damn. I didn't realize I threw it to him that many times. It may get better. We'll see. Of course, I also plan on going back into Starfield, and that never happened. Henderson, only 19 yards. Our leading receiver this year. 5.5 sacks. Had our 2 interceptions. Doss and Stark. There we go. There are the fireworks. I mean, there's nothing we can. I don't think there's anything I can do in this week. Athletic facilities suck. Nothing I can do about that. Coleman, defensive player of the week. Obviously, it's conference is going to be by default because we're the only team in Conference USA still playing. Staff moves. We did lose our defensive coordinator. Let's see, nothing for Army. Let's see if nothing for Army, Air Force, anything for Navy. Nope. Excuse me. It's the guy we hired. Trying to remember where we got him from, where he was at. Here's our old defensive coordinator. Which I felt like for a few years there, we were getting our coordinators picked off every year. We had one year where somebody took the offense and defensive coordinators. And then I kind of feel like for like the last 4 or 5 years, 4 years maybe, nobody wanted to hire our assistants. I mean, they quit giving us the Broyles Award or whatever the assistant coach award is. We've quit getting that. But Catapano, he finally gets that's another one of our old coaches. I kind of feel like he was somewhere else though before Texas Tech. He was hired. Let's see where. Jay Riley. Does not. But that was a guy, he was one of our assistants at one point. Now he's taken over at Texas Tech. He may have been one of our assistants as well. I know for sure Riley, because I remember the hair. All right. So nothing we can do. All right. So there we go. But I think what I'll do is over the next few days, obviously, going to try to relax a little bit. Kind of figure out what I'm going to do as far as the universe goes and the YouTube side of it. And then come up with a plan on what we're going to do on the streaming side. probably going to keep the universe offline and then just keep posting and uploading like we've been doing um, over on YouTube. We will definitely, the launch night, we will definitely have a stream the night it comes out, which will be like a Thursday night, I think. Definitely be live for that. And then maybe pick a couple days where we do something. And get back to a more, somewhat of a stream schedule where we can hang out over here. I mean, at one time we had, and again, I haven't really been like eyeing either much on either stream, but I know at one point we had like 8 or 9 in here on Twitch. We had, I think, 8 at the same time over on YouTube, which is good. And again, I get it. We haven't been, we haven't been on as much, so obviously anybody that comes and hangs out at this point, because we have not been on any kind of a regular schedule. Definitely appreciative of those of you that have been coming and hanging out. I mean, hell, this is 3 streams in 3 days. 1 on Monday, 2 today. They've been short. Play a game. But I'll figure out this week, throughout the rest of this week and into this weekend, what we're gonna do. Maybe at some point over the weekend we'll do something with. Maybe we'll try out Indiana Jones. That may be the next thing we try out, and just kind of go from there. But I appreciate everybody for all the support, obviously. Everybody that's been here the last few days while we've been live. Everybody that has been supporting the content over on YouTube. Definitely appreciate that. You guys have been awesome with that. I'll put a link. Throw up some links in the chat here. Let's see. If you are on Discord and you would like to join us over on Discord, I've done a shit job. That's the one thing when we were streaming the universe, I was getting match cards out there, I was getting the pay-per-views, results, all that stuff. Been horrible about it. So we'll work on getting better about that stuff. And then if you are not already with us over on YouTube, here is a link to that. Check it out. Let me know what you guys think if you are going there for the first time. But appreciate all you guys checking out the content over there. Want to thank our buddy JR for the raid tonight. Wanted to try to raid him. I know he put, let's see. He put somebody in the chat for us to raid. Let me see if I can find it. And And then our guy, Sharkies25, coming in big tonight with his 12th month as a subscriber to the channel. We appreciate it. And appreciate it for not only him subscribing once, but he has come back 12 times and resubscribed. So we definitely appreciate that. You guys check those guys out. I'm just kind of killing time. If you guys got anything you wanna add, definitely throw it into the chat. If not, then we will be back at some point in the next few days. Probably not tomorrow, but maybe Friday. Tomorrow, I think. I don't know, unless we do the off-season stuff. Depending on what time we do that tomorrow, maybe we'll go live with that. We'll see. That might be kind of boring, but that's usually one where we all try to get on the headsets and shoot the shit a little bit, and then also get everybody's schedules kind of figured out. But yeah, we're going to raid. JR had given us a suggestion on who to raid, so we're going to raid. I think it was Baffle was the name. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us here for our national championship run.